I would give credit to Dartmouth. I mean, they played one heck of a football game. They're a great team. They showed it in every area today. They were better than us in every facet of the game. Give a credit to the coaching staff and their players. They capitalized on mistakes. They made plays on both sides of the ball, and obviously the outcome was just because of how well they played. We did not play to our level, our standard at all. Not taking any away from Dartmouth because they deserve all the credit for this, but we didn't play. We didn't play well in any area, and that's probably the most disappointing thing for me and for us as a team and as a football family. Like I just said to the guys, I mean, it's the most important thing that happens in life, and any time you have adversity, is how you respond to it. And it's the biggest thing for us is we've got to learn from it and respond to it. And that's where our focus is going to be from this point forward.
Thank you, Coach. We'll open up for questions for Coach and
Coach, if you could use one word to describe today, what might that be?
Frustrating, I think, for us. Frustrating on how we played. We've been playing pretty good football to this point, and today we didn't play. We didn't play our level of our standard of football. Play against really good teams. You can it's hard to get away with things. And we made some big mistakes early in coverage, and then in the turnovers, and the game got away from us at that point. And we drove the field a few times, and give credit to Dartmouth's defense. They held us in the red area, and we couldn't get in the paint. And that was kind of the tale for us. We had two drives that we could have gone in, and we couldn't get in, and then. We just, we couldn't keep up at that point.
How much of that coverage issues because you're so worried about trying to stop their quarterback from running?
Yeah, going into it. I mean, I think they're an option offense. How we look at them, and you look at Jared's not going to throw the ball much, but when he does, it's the double moves hit us twice for two big plays early, and your concern is trying to shut down the run game because it's so efficient and he's such a good runner, and obviously give them a lot of credit for how they do things. So we made some critical errors in coverage that really hurt us. Yeah, no, I think what happened was we moved the ball a little bit, and then we turned it over in their end, and that's probably the biggest thing is turn it over in their end. When you're playing, in our league, when you're playing the really good teams, those are the things that can really hurt you. Big plays and turnovers, and Dartmouth is a really good team, and they capitalize on those opportunities. Give them credit.
Well, do you think you play wide receiver today with part of the back coming in, or is it because of JP getting hurt kind of put you in that position?
It was something we prepared for. Just whenever I needed to step in and fill in for the team, I was ready. So not something that was like the go-to, but when one man goes down, our motto is next man up. So the offense needed me today, so I just tried to step in and do what I could.
Did you have any offensive reps or practice?
Yeah, the coaches game plan, and they do a great job getting me prepared for both sides of the ball each week, just in case. So yeah.
What are the challenges of dealing with the Dartmouth team? I think they average 30-something yards per completion. Just your thoughts on trying to deal with a running quarterback, but also guys getting behind your secondary.
Yeah, coach said it all week. They take big shots. They run the ball very well, which forces people to come up and they lullaby you to sleep, and then boom, big shots. So if you don't play discipline against Dartmouth, what just happened to us will happen. So we game plan, and today we just weren't disciplined enough to beat a good team in Dartmouth. So like Coach said, hats off to them.
It's like playing against Turbino, because there aren't a whole lot of other players like him.
Yeah. Obviously he poses some problems running the ball. Big kid, very athletic. But at the end of the day, we just have to play to our standard. If we play to our standard, that ball game's a whole lot different. So we know our capabilities, and not discrediting him because he's a great football player, really talented kid. But at the same time, Dartmouth is a team that will capitalize off any and every mistake that you make, and today they showed that.
Any other questions for Coach?
Coach, not to bring up a bad subject, but you've been 3-0 against Dartmouth now 3 times, I think, in the last 5 years, 4 times maybe. And they talk about the Dartmouth jinx back in history. Are you starting to have a Dartmouth jinx?
Every year is independent of its own, you know. So, you know, when you look at football, you know, it's like, or anything you do in sport, you know, every team is independent. It's just Team 147. They're very different than Team 145. You know, Dartmouth's had a heck of a run here. Dartmouth's got, from 2014 on, Dartmouth's been the premier program in the league. We've had other teams that have had good success, and we did, and Princeton has, and Harvard has, but you know, Dartmouth's been, you know, and you got to give credit to Coach Stevens and his staff and what, you know, this Dartmouth athletic department, they've done a heck of a job over the last, you know, 2014 to now, 5 seasons, and you know, defensively, offensively. So, you know, we just got to concern ourselves with playing our best brand of football each and every time. Excuse me? No, I don't have anything from the trainers. No, on that. No, sorry.